evening, Redbird fans, and welcome to the campus of York High School. Here as part of the 49th annual Jack Tosh tournament, the Redbirds are getting set to take on the Friars of Oak Park Fenwick High School. This is Darren Alec calling the play-by-play. I'm going to send it down to my sidekick, Scott Kirker, who is with Coach Danny.
Well, he's not here yet, but the game prior to Metamora's is still going on, so he won't be out for a little bit yet. But,
okay. All right.
When you look at Metamora's game yesterday, we didn't have a lot of time to elaborate on the win. That was a big win. That was a 31-point win for Metamora. They scored, 84 points?
84, yep, correct.
And they gave up 53. Yep. Another good outing. That's 2 outings in a row now where Metamora offensively has just gone crazy. This Oak Park Fenwick team is they're pretty good. They're a very athletic team, like you said before. They've only got one senior, but they're a very athletic team. They won their game yesterday in overtime.
Yes.
So,
that's correct.
I look for Metamora. They're going to have to play a little bit better, but Metamora also had over a week off. And it's going to be interesting to see how well Metamora plays today in back-to-back games.
Yeah. We're going to see a little contrast in styles between yesterday's up-tempo, back-and-forth turnover battle, you would say, high-scoring. I think this is going to be more of a half-court game, similar to middle-line opponents like Washington and Morton.
Right.
Oak Park Fenwick plays nice, tough in-your-face defense. They like to keep it a low-scoring game, and they like to keep it in the 40s. And we're going to see a different type of game altogether here today.
Yeah, they got a couple guys that can score, and they got some guys that can defend, and they've got some guys that can just play good, hard-nosed defense. So, I look for Metamora to probably have to work a little bit harder than they did yesterday, maybe even a bit harder than they did last Tuesday against Limestone. But very, very interesting matchup. It's going to be interesting to see. Ashton Greaves he tweaked his ankle a little bit. You got Matthew Zobrist at about 85, maybe 90% now. We're going to have to start getting some big games out of him. We thought, we were going to have to get big games out of both him and Luke Hopp. Well, Luke Hopp has started to turn it around, and he's starting to assert himself in that big 6'8" frame.
Yep. Yeah, he had 24 points yesterday. Cooper Koch had 20. He had 17 of those early in the game. I think it was all in the first quarter. 17 out of his 20.
He didn't get to play a whole lot because he got into some foul trouble with 7:20 to go in the first half. He got his third foul, so got his second foul. And he had to sit the rest of the half, and then when he got in the second half, Metamora had such a nice lead that we didn't even have to play him a lot. He did make some nice, 20 points, and you're only playing a quarter of the game probably. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Right. Yeah, Tyler Mason chipped in his usual 17, probably tons of assists. We had nice contributions from Matthew Zobrist and Ashton Greaves. I'll be interested to see how Ashton Greaves' ankle is going to hold up today. He went off a couple different times in yesterday's ball game, hobbled with an ankle, so we'll see how that responded overnight. Finishing up here between Downers Grove North, who was a Final Four participant in 4A last year. They went down to Champaign as well. They lost to Moline in the 4A state semifinals and then lost the third-place game to Winnetka New Trier. So they've got a fourth-place trophy in their trophy case from last year. Yeah. And they're playing a Palos Heights Stag team who comes in with an impressive 11-2 record. Don't really know much about them or any of their history as far as basketball goes. But they've played Downers Grove North tough. They've hit some timely threes, and they're up by 1. These are two teams that could be possible semifinal opponents down the road, but that's too early to speculate on that. They are two teams that are in Metamora's side of the bracket. Their side of 16. So the 32-team tournament here at York High School. Like I said, the 49th annual Jack Tosh tournament. This is Metamora's first ever appearance in this prestigious tournament. Go ahead, Scott.
I was just going to say, this really prepares Metamora for that second half of the Mid-Atlantic Conference and some of those non-cons that we'll be playing, the Chicago Oars that we'll take on at ICC, I think on the 17th of January. And then, we'll also be taking on
Harvey Thornton
down in Highland, with Morez Johnson, who's going to the University of Illinois. So, we've got some tough games coming up, and this right here is really going to prepare us for those tough games.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree. And the atmosphere is very intense. I mean, whereas the Tournament of Champions tournament was a little bit more laid back, a little bit more of a showcase, these are a lot of teams, they know each other here in the suburbs, and it's an intense tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants to come out as title winners here of the Jack Tosh tournament. I know that Downers Grove North probably was maybe picked to do well as the Redbirds. Riverside Brookfield, maybe even Rolling Meadows.
Rolling Meadows won it last year. Riverside Brookfield, I believe they have a 7-foot center who's being recruited by quite a few of the Big Ten teams. So there's some talent here for sure.
Yeah, we stuck our nose in the other gym. The Redbirds are playing in the South Gym, as they did yesterday's game. We stuck our nose into the main gym, the Campbell Gymnasium, and saw the 7-footer from Riverside Brookfield, and he's a pretty big boy.
He's awfully big. I'm sure it's a lot warmer up there where he's at, because man, he's up there. He's tall.
Yeah, he's big too. He's not built like Chet Holmgren or anything like that.
No. He's filled out. He's a big boy. This game's coming down to the wire. 54-53. I believe Staggs has the lead.
Yeah, Staggs has the lead.
So there's a lot of timeouts. I think Metamora will probably get about 10 minutes of warm-up time, them in Fenwick. So there won't be a lot of pregame. We'll get a quick interview, hopefully, with Coach Greaves. And
are you within distance of Coach Greaves?
No, I don't even see him.
They are down here in the far corner, behind the Stag bench.
Okay, maybe I'll work my way down there.
There you go.
Why don't you take a timeout now and have a word from our sponsors.
Shot is off. Well, I'm going to keep alive here. We got an exciting finish. So 1.5 seconds to go. Stag is up by 1, 54-53. Downers Grove North with the ball underneath their own basket, and they're going to call a timeout.
Heck of a ball game, DA.
You got that right. So Downers Grove North is going to have it underneath their own basket with 1.5 seconds to go, trailing by 1.
As soon as the game's over, we'll have that interview with Coach Greaves. So we won't waste any time. We'll get him taken care of real quick.
Okay. Got Mike Kirker on the camera, giving you this exciting action. Oh, and that's going to win it for the Trojans of Downers Grove North. Oh, that is a heartache for Stagg. Downers Grove North with a 55-54 last second victory. So right now we'll send it on down to my sidekick, Scott Kirker, who is now with Coach Danny Greaves.
Well, Coach, big game yesterday. Nice win for you guys. You come back today, you play a pretty solid Oak Park Fenwick basketball team.
I'll tell you what, Fenwick's got good players.
Yeah.
Well coached. They mixed up their defenses. They got 3 really good shooters. They got a power guy inside that's a D1 lineman. And so it'll be a good test for us.
Yesterday, you guys came out. I thought you shot the ball awfully well. And you're going to have to do that again today.
Well, it was nice to watch Coop go for 17 in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But between him and Mason, we got to keep him on the court. Got to keep him stop fouling.
Yeah.
But it'll be a good test for us today against Fenwick.
Yesterday, you had 3 guys. Luke Hopp with 24, which was really good to see. You had Cooper Koch with 20, and you had Tyler Mason 17. That getting a lot of production from a lot of different guys.
Well, all year long, we've had guys that impact our success offensively. Today, we're going to have to do that defensively. Everybody's got to bring something to the table.
Yep. Your grandson, Ashton, tweaked his ankle yesterday. You good to go today?
He'll be fine.
That's good, Coach. Good luck. We'll bring home a W.
Thank you so much.
We'll send it back up to you, DA.
Thank you, Scott. So at this point, we got about 10 minutes to go before the start of the Redbirds and Friars in this quarterfinal matchup. And we'll send it now to some of our sponsors who have been so kind to support Redbird basketball.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing to meet customer demand, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. And Germantown Grill still has all the food and spirits that keep our customers coming back. Stop by to check out our daily specials. The game's on at Germantown Grill, where Central Illinois loves to eat. Open 7 days a week, just off Route 116.
Both of my children have really enjoyed Dr. Frenette. She's epic with our kids. She works so well, making them feel comfortable, making the treatments fun, because fears can be a big deal.
If you haven't tried chiropractic, call us at Kaufman Wellness Center.
I'm actually 49 years old and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. What I like about Kaufman is the communication is excellent. It's always very easy to get in. They had a huge impact on how fast I was able to reach my fitness goal.
Black, and Brown is Metamora's hometown team of trusted estate planning and attorneys. Good times or bad, you can rely on Black, and Brown, Metamora's hometown team of trusted family law attorneys. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted, helping you and our community grow. Commerce Bank. We click over. Goodfield State Bank, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Goodfield State Bank, a true community bank. Hanover's Pub, kitchen open late every weekend. See you on the square. Kirby Foods, be sure to check out our signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments. Kirby Foods is proud to be 100% employee-owned. Logo Wear. Shop Logo Wear in Metamora for all your Redbird gear. Martin Sign Service. Greater Peoria's digital sign experts. Proudly serving Central Illinois since 1960. Mason Funeral Home, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Ross will be the last person to let you down.
That's right. Well put.
Metamora McDonald's, get in, get out quickly with McDonald's mobile order and pay at the curbside pickup. Merrill Lynch, local faces with big company resources. Big advice from small town advisors. Snyder Village, your place to call home. Call today to take a tour, 367-4300. Craig Harmon with State Farm, great rates for any budget. Servings and service with a smile. Sue's Place, win or lose, there's always Sue's. Come see us after the game. The Room, located in the historic Homestead building, is proud to be your local football and basketball headquarters. And last but not least, Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution. Well, DA, it's going to be a little bit of a test for Metamora. I think Metamora's going to have to come out with a nice, strong start like they did yesterday. I thought Cooper Koch had a great game. He came out, got us going, got us off to the right start, quick start, and then after that he kind of facilitated. He kept getting the guys wide open. You know, it showed that he doesn't necessarily have to score for us to be really, really good.
Right. Yeah, I think Fenwick, like I said earlier, is going to play tough in-your-man defense. They're going to pick you up right after half court, which is going to be a little bit different than yesterday. But I think there are some matchup problems that Metamora poses that Fenwick might have some trouble. Metamora's going to have to maybe rely a little bit more on the back cuts with the overextending of the Fenwick defense. So hopefully those lanes will be open and we can get some easy buckets like we did yesterday.
I think if Fenwick comes out at a man-to-man, they'll take their big guy, their big 6'7" player that Coach alluded to earlier as a D1 lineman.
For Dominic Dupree. Yep.
I think they'll probably want to take him, and whoever is guarding him, whatever Metamora player he guards, will take him out near the three-point line, get him away from the basket, and then frees up a little bit of the offensive board for us a little bit.
Yeah. Actually, I think I misspoke. Actually, the player that you were referring to was Nathaniel Marshall, number 23. So he'll be a starter for the Friars today, along with Dominic Dupree. He's also a junior. He's number 0. And then also another starter for the Friars is a junior, Ty Marcariola. There we go. I was practicing that all morning. Marcariola. So, and we've still yet to see the other starters for Fenwick be announced. The Redbirds are going to go with the same starting lineup as yesterday.
I don't think they'll have starting lineups prior to the tip-off. But we'll show them to you when we get closer to tip-off. I'm really interested. We've seen some the game. The two teams we saw in the game before us, I thought both those teams were really, really good.
Right. Yeah, I was commenting on how the intensity is a little bit different. It's a little bit ratcheted up. And it's going to continue to ratchet up as teams advance in the winner's bracket of this tournament. So,
do you think that has a little bit to do with those? Those teams are probably somewhat familiar with each other.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I'm sure one of the goals that Danny had for his team was to get to the main gym, Campbell Gym, get to those games, because the Redbirds, as well as the 15 other teams on this side of the bracket, are playing all their games here in their access gym or the South Gym, which, for most schools would be their main gym.
Yeah.
So
we're about 10 minutes behind schedule, but that's okay. I don't know if they're doing starting lineups or not.
Yeah. It's sort of, I can't really tell either. Yeah, it's hard to tell.
I don't think they are.
Yeah. Just got to huddle up right before and then send them on out for the tip.
Why don't we go ahead and show our starting lineup?
There we go.
Got the same that we've had for the most part of the season with Greaves, Zobrist, Mason, Hop, and Koch.
It's like 33 is a starter for Fenwick as well. I'll get you a name there here shortly. That's Jack O'Leary. And then number 5 is our other starter. Fenwick is very junior dominated. They have one senior on their entire roster.
Woo.
So.
Koch gets ready to jump up against number 23, which is...
That's Nathaniel Marshall. Yep, there we go.
That'll be Metamora ball.
So,
is that a turnover or is that?
No, I think Fenwick won the tip, but it went out of bounds.
So, do we get the arrow?
That is a great question. Great question. Get possession and get the arrow? That'd be great. It's hard to tell right now because we're behind the scorer's table. Koch out top to Zobrist. Over to Greaves in the corner. Underneath the Hop. Gets deflected. Rebound to the Friars.
Metamora comes out in a man-to-man defense.
Yep. So it's like Hop is going to be on Nathaniel Marshall with a little Euro step. Back to Maricola. Tip away. Oh, and a block by Koch underneath.
Oh, that's a nice job by Koch.
33 was Jack O'Leary was getting ready for an easy bucket. Back to Koch up top for 3. Is off.
Boy, that looks good going
Friars. Yeah, it did. Just spun off the side rim. Still scoreless here, the early going. Metamora and Oak Park Fenwick. Daniel Marshall dropped down. Oh, nice
job.
Looks like Cooper Koch has got to give himself a
kind of a cheap foul.
Yes,
there.
One you don't want to pick up. If it's to deny an easy bucket, that's one thing, but to get one at half court while you're sprawled out on the ground. Still scoreless here, minute and a half in. Looks like Nathaniel Marshall, the big guy, is up top most of the time. Takes Hop to the basket. Yeah, he's going to be a load to contain on drives like that. So the first foul on Hop, second on the Redbirds. Marshall's going to be headed to the line for 2.
Did you get what Fenwick's record was coming into tonight?
The 8-3, same as the Redbirds. This one is off and short. Yeah, they started the tournament 7-3 as well. One of their losses was to number 1 ranked Chicago Mount Carmel. They lost actually handily, 55-25, but maybe they just had an off night. We've had a few of those ourselves.
Yep.
Second one is no good. 0 for 2. Something to keep in mind later in the game if we're tight. Matthew Zobrist with the drive underneath the Hop, pump fake, up,
and there's a foul on
that. And he picked up a foul on Marshall.
That's a nice job by Hop.
Yeah.
Would love to have seen him just go up real strong though. Go for the and one.
Yep. I'm sure that's what his intent was, but got bumped, and that one's a little deep off the back iron. So we're still scoreless.
Both teams over 3 from the charity stripe.
Second one is up and good. The Redbirds are on the board. It's 1-0 Metamora. Looks like Cameron Hogan is going to run the point now. Over to Decree.
That's going to be a foul on Mason.
We're going to get a foul on Mason. White 30 hold. Okay.
Oh my.
I'm not sure how they got Cooper Koch on the foul. I think they're going to correct it. Yeah. Hopefully they're going to correct it because Cooper Koch was nowhere near the foul. So, okay, we're still deliberating on this. Is he going to stick with the original call? Okay, I guess for now he's
going to have to learn to play with 2 fouls.
Yeah. So, okay. I think we've got a timeout. Nothing was signaled.
Oh, no, the scoreboard's down.
Okay. Gotcha. Good catch. Somebody stepped on the court. So, all right. Sort of a slow start, not as a quick start as yesterday's ball game, where I think the Redbirds jumped out to a 12-0 lead.
Yeah. They've jumped out to a 1-0 lead.
Oh yeah. Free throw by Luke Hop. The only points of the ball game. Might have to do a whole reboot here.
Which is odd because the fouls and the point things are that looks to be all right.
Yeah, and the shot clock is working as well. Okay, well, that's what you'll have sometimes in an all-day tournament. Some technical difficulties from time to time. So Fenwick is a Catholic school located in Oak Park, Illinois. Some of their famous alumni include Corey Maggette from Duke, the class of '98 from Fenwick. He was a McDonald's All-American basketball player, went to Duke, then had a nice long 13-year career in the NBA. And also a graduate of Oak Park Fenwick is the 1953 Heisman Trophy winner, Johnny Latner.
Went to Notre Dame?
Went to Notre Dame, won Heisman Trophy there. He was a 1950 graduate from Oak Park Fenwick High School. Those are the notable famous athletes from Fenwick. Pretty similar to Metamora's famous alumni, such as Scott Vogel and Milt Shire.
Yeah.
Very similar. Very similar. Metamora playing a man-to-man defense. I heard someone yell down to Coach Greaves to play zone. So, given maybe a little scouting report. Oh, a drive.
Cooper Koch had to just step back and let it.
Good drive, and the Fires are up 2-1 with their first bucket of the game. Basket by Cameron Hogan. Cooper Koch up top, looking for someone. Mason drives around. The pick. In the corner, Zerbus for three is off.
Oh, Mason came away with it.
Right. Ball just seemed to hang in the air, waiting for somebody to come by and snare it. Corner to Matthew Zerbus, who drives. Out top to Mason for three.
And good.
And he's good. Good ball movement. Good patience by the Redbirds. Results in a Mason three, and they lead at 4-2. Dominic Decree over to Hogan for three, and he hit. He's got all five for the Friars, and they lead by one, 5-4, with just over 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Matthews overstrides the baseline, flips it out to Ashton Greaves. Greaves drives. That ball's got to go in there with a little more authority.
He's got to come get it.
Maricola hit.
Oh.
Macariola for three. The Friars lead 8-4. It's one thing that can keep teams like Fenwick in ball games like this, sort of like our previous game, the Stag game. Stag was just hot from three. Koch up top. Off the back iron, no good. Ooh. Foul on Matthew Zobrist. That is his first. So, unfortunately, Cooper Koch not coming out as hot as he was yesterday.
Yep. Somebody else is going to have to pick up the pace.
Yep. Then we has the ball up 8-4. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's just going to have to be one of those grinded out games where the Redbirds get defensive stops and get offensive sets and take advantage of turnovers like this. Mason and one.
And good.
Beautiful drive by Tyler Mason. Mason has 5. Trying to make it 6. And he does. He has 6 of the Redbirds' 7 points. And the Redbirds trail at 8-7. So we gotta pile on some stops here.
Yep.
And also pile up some good half-court sets where it results in good open shots.
We've taken some good shots.
Yeah.
Not everything is dropped.
Yeah. Oh, there's another steal by Tyler Mason.
Oh, he's very strong with the ball.
Zobrist.
He's out of bounds.
Yep. Just spun, and there was the baseline. And put a big paw on it.
You got to know where you are.
Yeah, a little bit. He found out where he was real quick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was out of bounds. The Friars will take it over. So those are the type of possessions I'm talking about where you don't even get a shot.
No.
So you gotta try to eliminate those. Keep those to a minimum. So shot clock down to 10. Hogan up top. The Redbirds have fallen back into a zone. 3-point attempt is no good. Rebound to Zobrist. Howard Mason out to Greaves. Back underneath the Koch. Turnaround jumper is good.
It climbs in.
Good. Got it to climb up over the front edge. There's a 3 on the way. Is no good. Rebound to Hop. Up ahead to Zobrist. Oh, back to Hop. Nice feed. Matthew Zobrist. Basket for Hop. He has 3. The Redbirds with a quick 7-0 run to go up by 3. Looks like Mason's taking over duties. Oh, no, they're playing a little matchup zone.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Outside for 3 is good. Number 1, I'll get you a name on that one. That's Deontay Meek for the Friars. Koch for 3 in the baseline is good. It's 14-11 as both teams made 3-pointers. Now the tempo is picked up. Oh, looks like an extra step. Okay. I guess they're going to call that off Tyler Mason.
Yeah.
Which is odd.
Koch will sit this final 24 seconds of this first quarter.
Yeah.
It was Nick Walker that came in for him.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Just
got a 2.
Load it up. That was a 2. Matthews overs for 3 on the wing. No good. Oh. Look out with the attempt there. And that's how we're going to end the first quarter with the Redbirds leading it 14-13. Boy, the pace really picked up there.
It did.
Yeah, we went on that little 7-0 spurt and exchanged some 3-pointers. I think the Redbirds are going to quit themselves pretty well.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it took us a little while to kind of get our feet under us a little bit, and it was good to see Cooper Koch get off the snide there a little bit.
Yeah.
2 big shots for us.
Yeah.
5 quick points.
You can tell once that big sigh of relief when that little turnaround jumper in the lane creeps over the basket.
Yeah.
You could just see the weight lifted off his shoulders because it seemed like he was maybe pressing a little bit. Then he drains a 3 in the corner, and hopefully that'll get him going. Ashton Greaves he looks healthy.
Yeah.
Just hasn't gotten on the scoreboard yet. So
Koch came in for him during the quarter break, so Metamora will come out. Their starting lineup, Walker in place of Ashton Greaves.
Okay.
And we'll see if that's Metamora's ball or if that's...
Yeah, good question.
It looks
we
like
didn't have any... Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Fenwick's ball.
Yeah.
So Fenwick's is going to go with Meeks out there with Decree and Marshall, Macariola, and Cameron Hogan. Nathaniel Marshall's with the ball right now. This is the Division I football recruit.
It sounds like, yeah.
Definitely has the size to be one. He's going to attempt a 3, and he's off, way off. Metamora's got to secure the rebounds and be a little stronger with the ball. Is that Deontay Meeks? He sneaks around. He looks like he's about 5'5". Well, Muggsy Bogues-ish. Matthews over is off.
Still a good shot within the system.
Macariola's shot is off. He drives. Back out to Mason. Drives the lane. Back out to Zorbas. 18-footer is off. And Meeks is going to take it smartly, and it's just off. Rolls it off.
Wow.
Very smart defense by Cooper Cox.
Yeah.
It was did just enough to sort of throw him off. Meeks wasn't sure, is he going to challenge me or not? He didn't end up totally challenging the attempts, but it rolled off. It would be nice to see Matthew Zorbas drain a three. Shot clock down to 4. And that's going to be a foul on Hop. Woo, clearing off to get the loose ball rebound.
I don't know about that one.
Well, that was called a few times in the earlier game, I noticed. So that's the second foul on Hop. He's going to stay in there. Ashton Greaves comes in for Matthew Zobrist.
Metamora still clinging to that 1-point lead.
That's right. So,
neither team has scored yet this quarter.
Start of the second quarter is similar to the start of the first. Hogan up top for the Friars, over to Meeks. Back to Hogan, drives the lane, scoops up, and scores. Got it to creep over the front iron. The Friars retake the lead, 15-14. Birds need a bucket here. Houston up top, over to Koch. 3 is on the way. Off.
Oh, I'll stay Redbird ball.
I wasn't sure if they're going to call that off of Nick Walker or not. We'll take it.
Metamora
inbound it.
Metamora not shooting the ball real well right now.
Not real well at all. The Cooper Koch with an easy run underneath. That helps.
Yes, that does.
The Redbirds retake the lead by 1. Long 3 on the way and off. They can take those all day if they want.
Yep.
Long rebound to Mason. Underneath the Hop. Oh, and pass to no one. Just need to slow it down. Take the extra heartbeat. Luke Hop yesterday in those situations, he made himself the man. He made himself the finisher.
Yeah.
He's going to maybe go back to that.
He's that close, Little sky hook.
Yep. Redbirds with still too many turnovers, too many unforced turnovers as well. Got a new player in for Fenwick, it looks like, number 11. Mackay Manley. He's also a junior. Marshall with the drive, no good. Rebound.
Wow.
Cleared by Hop. He's going to bring it up. And
no, give it to him.
Promptly turn it over. Marcariola, 4-2. And the Refriars retake the lead. Yeah, you can only go so far. When you get about 10 feet over the half-court line, give it up to a guard. I agree. Mason pops up for 3, off. Tipped away by Nathaniel Marshall. Guess we're going to call that a clean block. And we're going to get a foul on Hop. Yeah. Redbirds are playing a little disjointed right now.
That's Hop's third foul.
Matthew Zobrist checks in. Someone on the Redbird lineup is going to have to pick up the scoring here. There we go.
Boy,
Mason leads it down the wing. Drives.
Ball up by
Cooper Koch is good.
Boy, he's bailing us out, isn't he?
Yep, that he is. Good drive by Mason, just didn't result in a bucket. Picked up by his teammate Koch. The Birds lead it by 1, 18-17.
Fenwick's had a couple point-blank shots just rolled out.
Yep. Got to get out on that guy. Off the back iron. Rebound by Nick Walker. Nice rebound by number 23. Three's in the corner for three is off. Rebound by Mason on the weak side. Puts the Birds out by 3.
And that'll be a timeout.
And we'll get a timeout by the Friars. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Redbirds lead it 20-17. Take this time to thank some of our sponsors, maybe a couple of them, such as Black, and Brown, Metamora's hometown team of trusted estate planning attorneys. In good times or bad, you can rely on Black, and Brown, Metamora's hometown team of trusted family law attorneys. Back to live action. The Redbirds lead it 20-17. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Again, we're live from the Jack Tosh Tournament, 49th annual, hosted by York High School here in beautiful Elmhurst, home of the Dukes. We are in the South Gymnasium.
Fenwick will bring the ball across the timeline.
Marshall over to Hogan. That's Marshall.
Oh, nice job.
Off.
That's nice. Oh,
picked away. Oh, Mason got ahead of himself and turned himself right into a steal by the Friars. They get an easy bucket. Looks like Oak Park Fenwick, they've been sticking to zone. Metamora's just got to shoot them out of that zone.
That was another nice shot by Koch. He just rolled in and out.
Meeks with the drive among the trees. Hogan for 3. And he rattles it off. Loose ball picked up by Ashton Greaves.
Nice job by Greaves.
Under control. Yeah. Mason for 3 looks good. And off. Bang! Boy, tried to will that one in. Yeah. Whew, we are ice colds. And it's still 1 point lead for the Redbirds. 1:45 to go here in the first quarter. Seems like this is one of those games that we're letting them hang around and hang around. Hopefully we can step on the gas and put them away at one point. Looks like Kendrick Chaffron's going to check in for the Redbirds. Dupree for 3, and he hits off the dribble. Gives the Friars a 2-point lead. Just over a minute to go here in the first half.
Oh, that's a foul, yep.
Trying to get it down low to Nick Walker, and that is Oak Park Fenwick's first foul of the second quarter. Redbirds only actually have 2. Kendrick Chaffron's going to check in. We're going to preserve Koch with the 2 fouls. Mason for 3. It's off. Boy, we just can't get anything to drop. Does this look familiar? Macariola off.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh. 33. Jack O'Leary is the last one who touched it. Redbird ball.
Yeah, those are strong falling. We're going to get him to start falling.
Yeah. I hope so. I hope so. Greaves for 3 in the corner.
There. Oh, my
off.
gosh.
I think we're maybe 2 of a lot. I haven't been able to keep track. Hogan for 3. And he hits. They're not afraid to just step up and knock down an open shot. He does, and the Friars lead it by 5. 25-20. See if the Redbirds can get a bucket here just before half. Or at least get a good look. We've got to run with it now. Count it down with 5. Reeves. Yep. You got to start it earlier. And the Redbirds with just an awful first half. That was the total opposite of yesterday. Just couldn't buy a bucket. Stone cold from 3. Unforced turnovers. Danny's going to have some things to talk about.
Oh, he'll have some very, very colorful things to talk about. And you know what, though? We're only down 5.
That's right. That's correct. Fenwick leads at 25-20. We'll take a break and thank some of our sponsors.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing to meet customer demand, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. And Germantown Grill still has all the food and spirits that keep our customers coming back. Stop by to check out our daily specials. The game's on at Germantown Grill, where Central Illinois loves to eat. Open 7 days a week, just off Route 116.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Both of my children have really enjoyed Dr. Frenette. She's epic with our kids. She works so well, making them feel comfortable, making the treatments fun, because fears can be a big deal.
If you haven't tried chiropractic, call us at Kaufman Wellness Center.
I'm actually 49 years old and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. What I like about Kaufman is the communication is excellent. It's always very easy to get in. They had a huge impact on how fast I was able to reach my fitness goal.
101. You can do it. 100. You can do it. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
Well, we're back here for the start of the second half. We got about 3 minutes to go here on the clock. Redbirds trail it 25-20 to Oak Park Fenwick. The Redbirds have been pretty cold shooting. They've been led in scoring, I believe, by Tyler Mason with 8 out of the 20 points. Cooper Koch actually has 9. So other than that, we've got one made free throw by Luke Hoff, and that gives us, the Redbirds, 20 points. So we're going to have to get some contributions from some other starters and some other bench players. Luke Hoff went out later in the second quarter there with his third foul. It'll be interesting to see how long he's on the bench.
I think he'll start the second half. I think we'll come out with our starters.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Redbirds are going to have to. mean, they're playing solid defense. They're getting open shots when they don't turn the ball over.
Right.
But we're just not knocking them down. I mean, Cooper Concha, I think, has had at least 4 open looks that just have gone off the back iron. Whereas yesterday, they were nothing but bottom of the net. So it's not a matter of the Redbirds not being, comfortable in this gym. They played pretty well, shot pretty well yesterday.
Yeah.
So much different opponent. However, I mean, the same thing. They're getting open looks. So we'll see. We'll see what the Redbirds can pull this one out.
I think they just have to see the ball go through the hoop a couple times to get back into the groove. And Matthews Obers has had some open looks. They just haven't gone. Ashton Greaves had a couple nice looks, haven't gone in.
Yeah.
And those guys are good shooters. I don't think they're going to stay cold for an entire game. I think they may be cold for a quarter or a half, but not an entire game.
Yeah. So Redbirds have been down before in much bigger games than this and have come back strong. So hopefully they can do the same thing here. I'd like to see Nick Walker maybe assert himself a little bit more offensively. You can't have just 3 guys that you rely on all the time to shoot the ball. So if he finds himself open behind the 3-point line, take it.
He can shoot the 3.
Yeah. They can all shoot 3. I mean, so it'll be a matter of making yourself a threat.
It'll be Redbird ball as we start this third quarter.
So the winner of this game, I'll have to look at the brackets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that, and I'll get back to you guys on that here shortly. Just a matter of me getting a good reception. So ticking it down here, getting ready to start the second half.
I think there's a bracket in the front of that book.
Okay, all right. A bracket in the front of the book? What a novel idea.
It would depend on if we win or lose. Let's say we win.
Yeah. I think you'd be the winner of the, I'd have to see who won yesterday between Glenbard East and Glenbrook South, and also Downers Grove South and Batavia. So I'll take that look at that and get back to you guys shortly. On one of our breaks, Redbirds have it down 5, start the second half.
Fenwick comes out in a man-to-man. They played quite a bit of zone that first half. Oh, there's a foul.
Yeah. I mean, it was almost a foul on the floor.
Yeah.
But nice drop-down pass. And I believe Luke Hopp is going to be shooting 2. This one is off the back iron, just like in the first half. So, might have to be one of those things where he takes about 2 or 3 inches back.
And he got the second.
So Hop with another free throw. He has 2. Actually, I have him circled for another bucket.
Yeah,
so I think he does have 4.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yep. Hogan for 3. No good. I guess they're going to get a foul on Hop. Hop, I'm not sure if he's saying a hit to the head. I'm not sure. I don't know where that came from. Guess we're just making stuff up now. Decree over in the corner to Hogan. He drives, scoops it up into the chest of Nick Walker. Is that off?
That was a nice job by Walker to just go up straight.
Stay strong. Yep.
He walled up.
Mason for 3 is good. There we go. Tyler Mason. Get him heated up. That's his second 3. Got him down for 11. And it's 25-24 Friars. Out top to Nathaniel Marshall. Redbirds are sagging on him. Outside to Hogan. Don't sag on him too much.
Down to 7
Shot
on
clock down to 5.
Nice job by Cooper Koch.
Good job by Cooper Koch. Could have probably gotten a foul on the Friars. Didn't call it. Redbirds will have it with a chance to take the lead. Mason underneath the Koch. Back out to Zobers for an open look. He knocks it down. Matthew Zobers, thank you very much. Very much needed. The Redbirds with a 7-0 spurt to take the lead. And we're going to be a white ball off the hands of Jack O'Leary. So this is a little bit more of what we're hoping for. Well, token press, it looks like.
Good to see that 3 from Zobers, though.
I go to Zobers. Over to Mason. Walker up top. Cooper Koch with the drive. And that's a hack on number 23, Nathaniel Marshall. That'll send Mr. Koch to the line.
Yes.
That's the third on Marshall, excuse me, as they just flash it up on the big board. Koch will be at the line shooting 2.
Do you go right back to Koch next trip down and try and get the 4th one on him quick?
Definitely. Yeah, because it looks like they're going to keep him in. Yeah. Fenwick's about as deep as we are, probably about 7 deep.
Yep. And
Koch makes the second.
4-point lead. It'll be the largest of the day for the Redbirds.
Yep. O'Leary over to Marshall. He's got to attempt a 3. And he hits. So he can hit the 3, and he does. Pulls the Friars back within 1. Nice flash. And nice finish.
Oh. Nice
Zobers
two-man
to
game.
Koch. He's got 13, and the Redbirds lead by 3. Well, less than 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They're still sagging on Marshall, even though he hit that 3. Go with the drive, yep. Oh, blocked by Koch. Out of bounds. Still remains the Friars' ball with 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Redbirds lead it.
Pretty good defense by Metamora there.
Yeah.
They kind of got him caught underneath the basket.
Mm-hmm.
It was
classic using the baseline as an extra defender. He drives again, and again it's deflected away by Cooper Koch. Almost the same exact play as before. Mason, Greaves back to Zobrist. I would take Zobrist and have him post up that guy. He's about 5'6". Matthew's got a head on him. There you go. You got to finish. Good idea. Rebounded the Friars.
He needs to go right at him. He faded away.
Yep. Cree out top for the Friars. Over to O'Leary. Let's see if they look to get Macariola free for a 3. Number 21 with the headband. Shot clock down to 4. Fires it up. Off. Rebound Koch. He's probably got to be double digits in rebounds.
Yeah, he's...
Wish I could keep better stats for you folks, but I got to be standing to do this game, so I'll just get you the points. Mason, little dipsy-do. Little extra dribble. Zobers off
Oh,
Front
man.
iron. That looked good.
It did, and that was a good shot. He's got 1 3 so far, doesn't he?
Yes, he does, here in the second half. That was part of the, I think, 9-0 run. 31-28 Redbirds. That one's off. And it's going to be last touched by Oak Park Fenwick. Redbird basketball.
Nice job by Metamora.
Redbirds have outscored them here 11-3.
Need to get a bucket here.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see if we can get someone open for 3. Koch up top, over to Walker, back to Mason. They double team him. Someone's got to be open. He's strong. He was too strong.
Too strong.
Up ahead to Hogan. He's looking to shoot. Good defense by Koch. Meeks is open for 3. He's short.
Good job by Walker there to just slow it down, give it back.
Yeah. Rebound, secure it, give it to a guard. There you go. Go strong. All right, Matthews over. Nice turnaround jumper in the lane. He's got 5, and the Redbirds lead it by 5. 1:35 to go here in the third quarter. Decree up top. Over to number 4, and he's going to promptly throw it out of bounds. The unidentified Fryer.
And their coach was not happy with that.
No.
He immediately grabbed the guy
and took him out of the game.
Took him out of the game.
That was Caleb Burgeons. It's his first action of the game.
And it looks like the Friars are going to take a timeout. Redbirds up by 5.
So much better second half.
Much better, much better.
Still ways to go here. But outscoring them here 13-3. They down 5 at half. Now they're up by 5. Had some good contributions from Cooper Koch and Tyler Mason.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, also Matthews Overs chipping in 5 here in the third quarter.
Well, the thing that I like is that the fact that Matthews Overs has that huge mismatch that you talked about, and they have found him twice. Yeah. He's capitalized once on that. The other one, I think he just realized that he's got a huge mismatch on him. Just go right up there.
Yeah.
He's not going to block your shot.
Right.
Make him pay.
Yeah. So the game after this one here in the South Gym pits Glenbrook South versus Batavia. So the winner of this game will take on the winner of that game tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So notate that, 5 o'clock tomorrow. That'll also be in the South Gym tomorrow as well. So not that it really matters for the viewers at home, but it does for us. Redbirds will have it. Start the fourth quarter. Here late in the third quarter. Yeah.
He fouled him.
Sort of a little hip check, and when you gain an advantage like that, something's got to be called.
Yeah.
So
he was bodying him pretty good, and they let it go out here at half court, and then they didn't let it go here.
Yeah. But when you gain an advantage such as fall to the ground, you got to call something. So. You got him. You got him. Redbirds will have it out of bounds here on the side. Danny doing some of his trademark handiwork there with the towel. Trying up the sweat. Breeze has got to inbounds it. Back door. Ooh. Looking for a little back door action to Tyler Mason. They shut it down. Underneath the... Nick Walker.
Yeah.
There you go.
What a pass.
Nick Walker underneath. Nice find by Cooper Koch. And Nick Walker with a nice big bucket.
Nick Walker's a big, strong kid, and he out-muscled the Fenwick player on that.
Yeah. I'll be strong with the catch and strong with the shot. He was. Got it to go, and he's going to be at the line to shoot one to complete the three-point play. A little bit of a delay here as we get things settled. All right. Just less than 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Walker with the free throw is up and good. So the Redbirds lead it by 8.
Nice contribution by Nick Walker here.
Yeah, definitely. Use a couple more of those.
We should get the ball back to end this quarter.
Yep. Decree up top for the Friars. Over to 11 Medley. Looks like Marshall's posted up down low.
Oh, nice job by Matthew Zobrist.
Good defense by the Redbirds. Shot is off. Got to get the loose ball. Didn't.
Oh, what a job by Matthew Zobrist.
Koch, I think, kept his foot down on the ground. He was wanting to get it ahead to one of the Redbirds streaking down the court, whether it was Walker or Zobrist. He's off the curl. The three is short.
They Redbird ball.
So now the Redbirds will have with 1.6. Let's see if they can get a little bit of a lob underneath. This is one of those plays that they draw up and run. A little specialty inbounds play.
And Metamora has some really good inbound plays.
See if we can execute one of them here. Good defense by Fenwick. Greaves, the three is off. But the Redbirds with a nice 16-3 third quarter puts them ahead 36-28 as we head to the fourth.
Yeah, that was a big quarter for Metamora. And why don't we take this time and thank our sponsors.
Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution. Up on the square in Metamora. Mason Funeral Home. For Ross Kiesler is the last one to let you down. Martin Sign Service. Greater Peoria's digital sign experts. Probably serving Central Illinois since 1960. And The Room, located in the historic Homestead Building, is proud to be your local basketball headquarters. And Sue's Place. Win or lose, there's always Sue's. Come see us after the game or during the game. I'm sure they're showing it. Snyder Village, your place to call home. Call today to take a tour. 367-4300. Learn more at SnyderVillage.com. All right, the Redbirds with a nice third quarter. Let's see if they can double that up here in the fourth. They lead it up. They lead it 36-28. 36-28 here over the Fenwick Friars.
It'll be Fenwick ball to start this fourth quarter.
Redbirds will have Mason, Walker, Koch, Zobrist, and Greaves out there. We have Luke Hobbs, who's on the bench with 3 fouls, maybe coming in shortly. Pull-up jumper is good. Dominic Dupree gets the Friars quickly on the board here to start the fourth quarter. Looks like the Friars are going to pour a diamond press. Matthew Zobrist up top with the Redbirds. Shot clock down to 15. Underneath the Koch. Spins. Flips it up and good. Nice patience by Cooper Koch. I think that's going to be there
all night.
We want it. Yep. You can either go up with a shot like that or kick it out to one of the wings for an open three. Here's Decree. 2 hits. He's heating up. Dominic Decree with a much-needed 3 for the Friars. That's the lead back down to 5. Bad pass by Zobrist. Marshall on the drive. Blocked by Cooper Koch.
Wow. Cooper Koch has really come up big tonight.
I guess we're going to get a charge on that. That was sort of lame. He's passed the ball. He's taken 2 or 3 steps. He runs into the guy, and they get a charge. I don't know. I guess got to call it. That's the first one on Mason. First one on the Redbirds here in the 4th quarter.
That's a hold on.
And they're going to get a hold on Ashton Greaves.
Yep.
And it's his first. Redbirds second. It's not something we want to do is pick up some ticky-tack calls or ticky-tack fouls 90 feet from the basket. Redbirds lead it by 5. A little less than 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Carriola, moving. We're going to get a moving screen.
Yep. He stuck his whole leg out.
Okay. And then was that Jack O'Leary on the foul? Actually, number 13, the new one. Yes. Don agrees. Got to be strong with the ball. Look ahead. He's the Koch. He's got to score.
Yeah. That's a pretty
for 2.
Nice job by Nick Walker.
Yep. Good patience by Walker as well. Isolate the defender. Redbirds up by 7. Over to Hogan. He's one of the 3-point threats. Oh, and a nice swipe by Matthew Zobrist. Boy, they get the hands in the lane. Matthew Zobrist in the passing lanes. Oh, just off. Okay, not a bad shot.
No.
Not a bad shot. Just got to knock him down. Redbirds still lead it by 7. Dominic Decree. Or Weary to Hogan. Up top to 13. Not sure who that is. Marcariola with the drive. Knocked away. 5 on the shot clock. Hogan, turnaround jumper is no good.
Oh, nice.
Ball to Matthew Zobrist. Great defense by the Redbirds.
Yeah. That was really good.
Let's see if the Redbirds can get a score here. At least get a look. There's Koch for 3.
Yes, he got it.
Cooper Koch for 3.
And their largest lead of the afternoon.
Almost lost track of him. There on the Fenwick defense, and Koch makes him pay. Timeout going to be taken by Fenwick. And the Redbirds lead it by 10 with 4:39 to go here in the second half. Take this time to thank some of our sponsors. Kirby Foods, be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat department. Kirby Foods is proud to be 100% employee owned. Logo Wear, shop Logo Wear in Metamora for all of your Redbird gear up there on the historic square. 30-second timeout taken by Fenwick. They will have the basketball here on the side with 4:39 to go in the 4th quarter. Redbirds have outscored the Friars 23-8 here in the second half to build this 10-point cushion. Let's see if they can keep up the defensive intensity up. Marshall's got to fire up a 3. That's off. Mason goes in for the rebound. Knocked away. 13 is off.
Oh.
Blue Cop, you got to be tough with the ball, son.
Got to be
strong. Got to
strong.
hold on to it because he's working. Meeks is all about 5'6". Comes up from behind him and knocks it away.
Oh, there you go. Nice job. Was that Mason?
I believe so. Let's get a screen up top. Nope, Mason's got to take it himself. Out to Zobrist, who passes up the open three. Maybe a little too early to be running clock, but back to Mason. Ooh. Oh, he's going to maybe pull shot clock down to 6. Got to go. Underneath the hop. Nice, strong move. And not, just off. Just off.
That's a nice move,
shot.
though.
Yes. I'm not sure. That just hit back iron and just popped right out.
Yeah.
I thought I was halfway down.
Yeah, so did I.
So the foul was on Nick Walker. That's just his first. So good offensive set. Good offensive set by the Redbirds. Just didn't result in a basket. And this is sort of the type of game that I was expecting. Pretty low scoring. Let's see if the Redbirds can get enough points down the stretch. Marshall off. Again, you've got to corral the basketball. Oh, you've got to corral the basketball when you get the rebound. Number one is going to come up behind you and tap it away.
How could that be a kick on Koch? It went off his foot, but it wasn't intentional. It was slapped off his foot.
Yeah. Friars are going to have it underneath. Up top to Decree. Macariola, who hasn't really been able to get any open looks today.
Yep, that's a foul on. That's an offensive foul on Fenwick.
Okay, so a legal screen? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. I think number one was trying to not post up, but just wall off Luke Hopp and probably grabbed him around the waist.
Redbirds still lead by 10, just over 3 minutes to go. A lot of time in the ball game.
Yeah.
Metamora's going to have to be strong with the basketball. They're probably going to have to make some free throws, too.
Yep. Foul on the baseline. Oh, excuse me, the sideline there on Dominic Dupree. That'll be the third foul on the Friars. Redbirds also have 3. The first foul, actually, on Dupree. He's played most of this game for Fenwick. Inbounds to Mason. Trying to shake loose. Walker up ahead. There you go. Luke up on his second try.
That's good ball movement by Metamora.
Excuse me. Up with a nice bucket. I'll just watch the fouls. Hogan gets his own. Oh, he's going to get bailed out on that one. Okay. I thought maybe he got fouled on the first one, but they're going to give him the foul on the second attempt. Redbirds lead at 45-33. 2:41 to go in the ball game. First free throw is up and rattled home. Number 4, Caleb Burgens for the Friars. Burgens' second one is up and good. So 45-35, Redbirds leaded by 10. Just have to be strong with the basketball and hit your free throws. Nope. That was not it was an ill-advised pass, and it's going to result in a quick bucket by Fenwick. The last thing you need is to turn the ball over and result in EDC buckets. What winning teams don't do. Redbirds have 4 fouls, Fenwick with 3. Redbirds still lead at 45-37. Yep. Maybe want to take a time to thank some of our sponsors who have been so generous. So with Commerce Bank, challenge accepted, helping you and our community grow. Commerce Bank, proud supporter of your Metamora Redbirds. Easy for me to say. Yeah, I'm just flummoxed. Redbirds have to avoid the turnovers here. Be strong with the ball. Maybe even get some easy buckets here on some odd man breaks.
That'll be a foul on Fenwick for a hold.
Tosh went to turn and going to get a hold on Hogan. That resets the shot clock at 35. So next foul on Fenwick will put the Birds at the line for 2. Yep, nice play there. That was a lob pass to Koch, who had a height advantage against Hogan there, and he just had to grab him.
Yep, and that was a good recognition by Metamora to see that.
Yeah, Ashton Greaves on the inbound pass.
Then Koch to the line for 2.
I'm not sure why it takes so long for them to get a guy up to the line. Koch makes the first one. He's got 20. So just another day at the office for Cooper Koch.
Certainly was.
Actually, he has 21. Now he has 22. Excuse me. Birds back up by 10. Marshall's got a drive. Kick it out to Burgeons. Hogan for 3 is good. Suppose they're going to start hitting threes now. Cameron Hogan cuts the lead down to 7.
Just under 2 minutes to go. Metamora's just got to be strong with the ball.
Oh, nice give and go.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty.
49-40 Redbirds. Got to shut down the threes. No fouls. Oh.
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 Guess we're going to get a foul on Hop. That's his 5th. He goes out with 6 points. And to the line is Fenwick. Looks like Birds is going to be shooting 2. This one is up and good. 49-41 Redbirds. .135 to go. Birds in with second is off. Rebound, Walker.
Well, that's a nice rebound.
Over to Greaves. I think he's stepped on the baseline. Nope. Okay. No, we're going to get a foul on the floor on the hold. So, yeah, again, you can't turn the ball over in the backcourt. No. God, how many times? Just can't happen. Use a dribble. Strengthen the dribble. There's strength in the dribble.
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to know there's somebody going to be behind you.
Yeah.
You got to be strong with the ball. That's why you lift.
And you can't be throwing it to a guarded teammate either. Second one is all rounded in, 49-42. Birds still up by 7. Mason down in the corner, trying to shake free from Decree. Oh, he dribbles through 2 guys. Well, we're going to get a layup on that anyway, so instead Mason's going to have to make the 2 free throws from the free throw line, so I'm not sure why Fenwick would be complaining. That's what they wanted. Stops the clock with 1:16 to go.
Oh, come on.
That one's off. So it's a win for Fenwick. Mason's going to have a second one.
Hey,
Up and good.
It's the second.
To 42. Redbirds by 8. Bergen's underneath with an easy bucket. 50-44. And Cooper Koch gets it stolen. Underneath the Marcariola, Birds are being very careless with the basketball. Extremely careless with the basketball. Dribbling behind your back in traffic, not always the smartest thing. And the Friars have pulled it within 4 with just over 48 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. So just a matter of being strong with the basketball and making free throws. It's all it comes down to. Yep. Got to get it over to the half-court line, for one thing. What I had hoped is maybe we would be able to break the press and get some odd-man 3-on-1s and some finish with some easy buckets, but we haven't been able to secure the ball long enough to get to those.
And they don't have a lot of pressure, but we're turning the ball over.
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, 50-46, Redbirds by 4. They were down by 5 at half, 25-20. Let's see if they can hang on. Hopefully not by the skin of their teeth. Hopefully it's a little bit more comfortable than that. They'll have the basketball underneath the far end. Ashton Greaves is going to inbound it. I don't think he can. Yeah, he can move along the baseline after the made basket. So into Koch, down to Mason. Takes it strong, sends it home with authority. Birds up 6.
That's a really nice outlet pass by Cooper Koch.
That's how you break a press. Oh, Marshall with a strong move. So the game clock still runs, and there is a delay as far as when the referee is going to start the inbound 5-second.
But he started it right away, man.
So the Redbirds had to call a timeout. They still have 2 left. Redbirds lead at 52-48. 24.9 to go. Again, reiterated once more. You just have to be strong with the basketball.
Yeah.
And now make your free throws. So
a couple years ago, Metamora we lost to Washington. It was 2 years ago. And then the following Monday, we went up and played on Martin Luther King Day up at Hyde Park against Oak Park River Forest. And Devin Dunn, it was Tyson Swanson that tied it. Devin Dunn gets a steal, hits a 3 to win it.
Wow.
At the buzzer beater.
Okay, well, hopefully that's not what's going to happen here.
But this is what this game reminds me of.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That was a win for the Redbirds.
A big win.
Hopefully the Redbirds can get a win here as well. What? Okay, Redbirds go to inbound it. Mason's got to bring it up. All by himself. Over to Koch. He's looking to get fouled, and he does.
I'll send Koch to the line for 2 with 13.7 seconds to go. You know, in a game that we just didn't shoot the ball that well.
Yeah.
It's nice to get a win if we can get one out or get one here today. A win is a win.
Yeah, win is a win. They don't ask by how much. Koch's free throw is good. Puts him up by 5. Second one is good as well. He has 24. The Redbirds lead it by 6. Timeout by Fenwick. Just over the half-court line with just less than 10 seconds to go. So,
2-possession game.
Yeah, 2-possession game. I mean, all we need to hear is just a miss, maybe hit a turnover steal here on the inbound pass and put this thing to bed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this has been more nerve-wracking, I guess, than what it needed to be. But, again, as long as the Redbirds come out with a W.
Right. That's all that counts. And like I said, not every game is going to be a Picasso. And Metamora just get away with a win and move on, win in advance.
Yeah, this is more like a Salvador Dali. Yeah. So, anyway, Birds lead it by 6. 9.8 to go. The Redbirds can hang on to win here. They will play tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock against the winner of Glenbrook South and Batavia. So let's take care of business here in the last 10 seconds to go. Fenwick is going to have the ball out of bounds here on the side. Dominic Ducree's going to bring it in to Marshall, who's going to fire up a 3. It's no good. Loose ball, rebound, kicked out.
A Redbird ball. That should do it for the Redbirds.
That should do it.
2.8 seconds to go. Pretty good defense there by Metamora. And Metamora just has to inbound it. I'm sure there won't be a foul. That'll be the ball game. Redbirds will come away with a 54-48 win.
All right.
And I'll head down and see if I can get an interview with head coach Danny Greaves.
All right. So the Redbirds were led in scoring by Cooper Koch with 24. Tyler Mason chipped in 16 to lead the Redbirds tonight with a 54-48 victory. And they will take on the winner of the Glenbrook South Batavia matchup, which is going to be starting here shortly. Again, that'll be tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock. So set your TV guide and your DVRs or whatever you may need to do as the Redbirds will advance to the final 8 teams here at the Jack Tosh tournament. I think a victory tomorrow night would then send the Redbirds to the semis, which would be played over in the main gym, Campbell Gymnasium, here at York High School. Scott Kirker has made his way down to the court to interview Danny Greaves. Coach Greaves and Tyler Mason and Cooper Koch are first going to be doing interviews with the local YouTube production. I think yesterday after Danny did his interview with the young gentleman, he ran and got some Redbirds gear to share with them. So he's spreading Redbird Nation up here in the suburbs. Take this opportunity to thank some of our sponsors that are able to bring this production of Redbird basketball.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Central Illinois, you asked for it and we listened. Germantown Grill is growing to meet customer demand, adding more dining space and a private gaming area featuring games powered by Gold Rush, the gold standard in video gaming. And Germantown Grill still has all the food and spirits that keep our customers coming back. Stop by to check out our daily specials. The game's on at Germantown Grill, where Central Illinois loves to eat. Open 7 days a week, just off Route 116.
Going to Kaufman Wellness Center for 5 years has greatly helped me understand what my body can do, what I shouldn't do. They teach you different stretches and proper ways to ice and how to take care of your body in that way.
Call Kaufman Wellness Center today. Let us help you. Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
Who is with Coach Greaves, the 54-48 victor. Send it down to you, Scott.
Thank you, DA. I'm here with Metamora head coach. It's coach. Win is a win. But, boy.
Wasn't real pretty. You know, it's not our game plan to get Coop in foul trouble a minute and a half in. But I thought he did an excellent job, you know, with his inability to pick up the third and fourth foul.
Right.
I'll tell you what, and then, you know, we got another guy in foul trouble, Luke Hopp.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, defensively, they had a hard time with our junk defenses.
Yeah,
they went
did.
straight to the diamond in one or triangle in two. When they had their three shooters in, we went man-to-man and tagged off a couple guys.
Yep.
You know, that's what we did that third quarter. It was kind of nice.
I thought Luke Walker came in, or Nick Walker, excuse me. I thought Nick Walker came in, did an outstanding job for you tonight, too.
He brings a lot to the table, athletically and defensively. He's so active and strong individual, man, and we needed strong play out of him, and that's what we got.
Yeah, you know, and of course, Cooper Koch, you know, Mr. Automatic, and when he needed buckets, you went to him, and he delivered for you.
Well, we took some pretty good shots in the first half, but we were only 2 for 16 from the three.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a math major, but that's not a very good percentage.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
But we tried to really work it inside out the second half, and that third quarter was really nice again. That's our quarter.
Yeah, you did a really nice job. I think you held them to 3 points in that third quarter. I thought the other thing, too, that kind of a tell that you're starting to become a pretty good team when you cannot have your best game, play a good opponent, and beat them.
And we had quite a few guys didn't have their best game.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's the mentality they got to have as far as if their offense isn't on, they got to make it up in different ways, and that's success. You know, if you take a look, they only had 2 offensive rebounds that first half.
Yeah.
And that really helped us.
Yeah.
Didn't change much the second half, but I really loved the way our guys defended.
Yeah, I thought so too. And Coach, you know what? At this point, all it is win in advance.
Win in advance. You know, we get to play again tomorrow night at 5. We'll play the winner of this game here. 2 really good teams, and so, you know, it's kind of fun tournament to be in, man. At every turn, you got another loaded team, and you get a good challenge, and so that's why we're up here.
Yeah, and that's you're getting challenged in each and every game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow night at 5 o'clock.
Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all.
We'll send it back up to you, DA.
Right. Thank you, Scott. Take this time to thank some more of our sponsors. All right, for those of you who are still with us, once again, the Redbirds are victorious, 54-48 over Oak Park Fenwick, and will advance to tomorrow night's 5 o'clock game against the winner of Glenbrook South and Batavia. We'll see you guys all tomorrow night here in Elmhurst. This is Darren Alec with my sidekick, Scott Kirker, cameraman Mike Kirker, bidding you adieu for now. Good evening, Redbird fans.